A lot of times we're looking at that investable net worth to say, gosh, how much income can we generate off of this investable net worth in retirement?
I've personally found that tracking your net worth is like a wealth building superpower. I'm Roy Furr with Asset Strategies. I'm sitting down with Justin Widick, co-founder and a financial advisor with Asset Strategies since 2002. And we're going to talk about tracking your net worth. Justin, welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much, Roy. I appreciate it. Look forward to this discussion and a chance to get this information out there.
Excellent. Well, Asset Strategies has been in business since 2002, serving 2,000 clients across 48 states. And so we've had a lot of experience in helping people track, grow, manage their net worth. And I want to start here, a simple definition. What is someone's net worth?
Yeah, that's great, Roy. I think the most important thing to think about is just your assets. So anything you own.
Yes.
And then you keep track of that in one column, and then keep track of anything you owe somebody in the other column, and then just subtract out what you owe against what you own. And then that number ultimately is your net worth. And,
yes.
Right there on the bottom, and right there, something easy to keep track of.
It seems like a simple thing, right? A couple columns in a spreadsheet or whatever. Why do you think a lot of people don't actually do this?
Well, Roy, I think one reason is they don't like the results.
Okay.
Just to be fair,
yeah.
Sometimes they don't like what they're looking at, so they don't choose to look at it.
Yes.
But I think a lot of people just don't understand the significance of it, how important it is to be able to track and look back. And of course, I always recommend that people keep all their old, even if it's just a little sheet of paper, and they keep that, put a date on it, 2015, 2020, whatever it is. So you can look back and say, gosh, where have we been and where are we going? I think for a lot of people, it feels like a hassle, but really once you do it once, it takes you like 2 minutes, a quarter, or semi-annually to update it. So it's really pretty easy.
I'm thinking at home, we have this painted board in the closet that we open up the closet and we mark the kids' heights on it as they grow.
Yep.
And tracking your net worth can be like that. It can be just kind of a moment of celebration.
No, absolutely. I agree with that. That's a really good example, actually.
Okay. So I guess in your experience, as you've worked with hundreds of clients, Asset Strategies worked with thousands of clients. And one of the things that you do is you help families track their net worth through time. Why does this become an important part of your total financial planning and financial picture?
Yeah, I think it's that net worth number is what gives you freedom.
Okay.
So I really ask that question on every meeting. Hey, where's your overall net worth?
Yeah.
And now most people at this point in time come to the meeting prepared with that number.
Yeah.
And they have it and they're ready to go. And sometimes they're, kind of giddily, ready to go.
Yes.
Because it is exciting when you see that go to, if it's 6 figures, or if you see, 2 commas, get there and, into 7 figures. I mean, that's exciting. And there's very few places you can celebrate that.
Yes.
So it's kind of nice to be able to spend time at a review meeting, kind of go over that, celebrate it a little bit, and just keep track and be able to review and see where you've been. Because that's just important to be able to see where you've been and see the progress you made.
And then as you get to a point where you're finishing work, where you're transitioning into retirement, that also becomes the number, that is the resources that you're going to have going forward. So is there any part of the tracking net worth that you find beneficial as people are moving into that retirement transition?
Yeah, I think there's a number we're shooting for. And you mentioned it a little bit earlier, you have the investable net worth, and then you have your overall net worth, which would include the value of your house, which we really can't spend very easily. So, a lot of times we're looking at that investable net worth to say, gosh, how much income can we generate off of this investable net worth in retirement? So a lot of times it makes sense as we get closer to retirement to track those two things separately and just get a really good idea. What is the income we can pull from this place, compared to maybe a pension or Social Security or, again, our assets from our net worth. So
perfect. I mean, the more educated you are about your current situation, the better decisions you can make.
Absolutely. I agree.
Perfect. Well, this is part of what an Asset Strategies financial advisor will do with you as going through the planning process.
Absolutely.
And if you've been watching this video, if this sounds interesting, if you'd like someone to help you calculate this number or help you think of ways to manage your net worth.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting down with a asset strategies financial advisor, there's no cost, no obligation, and it starts by scheduling a welcome call. We'll make sure to include a link with this video where you can schedule that call. Justin, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Roy. I appreciate it.